All right, what's going on, guys? I changed up the intro to this video. You know, usually it's what's up, pussies. It's as much as I want to say it, I almost just want to get past that, because at this point it's just like, all right, you guys already know it's me, okay? I don't gotta be saying what's up, pussies. I've said it for 100 videos straight. I've said it on a million TikToks. I think it's time I retire that. I don't know. We'll see how that works. You guys are probably being like, yo, this is the best quality video that I've ever seen Soosh make. And it's funny because it's not going to be a normal video. This is literally just kind of me sitting down, because this is kind of gives me like, if you guys ever watched, would you put up the thing? If you guys have ever watched the how to hide your gyno video, I had my G7X in my room. I had it placed on like my cabinet or my drawer, and I had a not even a ring light. I literally had like a flashlight, or like I used my phone flashlight, and I had it in front of me like that, and I was talking to you guys. You know, that video was like low-key fun to make. I put up a story. As you guys can see, I kind of got a cut. Okay, and yo, they fucked me up. I went to Supercuts because I was too lazy to, well, I wasn't too lazy, but I was like, yo, I need to cut right now, and I don't want to wait for an appointment for like my actual barber, because it takes like 2 or 3 days. So I was like, yo, I need to cut right now. Let me just go to the Supercuts right down the road. They fucked me at first, but then like 2 days later, my hair started growing back a little bit, and now, you know, it's not too terrible. Also, yeah, I broke my ankle, guys. So Madrid, go ahead and put that x-ray up. So the back of the tibia right there, you could see that little fracture. So I actually broke my ankle, fractured that shit. Right now, I don't know if I need surgery. I gotta go get an MRI to see, because when you break an ankle, usually there's like 2 breaking points, but I only have 1, which means maybe I tore some ligaments. But I've been taking I've been taking BPC 157, and I've been taking TB 500, and I've been taking the BPC at 300 milligrams and then 750 milligrams of the TB 500. So, and then I'm also taking 3 IUs of growth hormone. I had people DMing me like, yo, why are you using growth hormone over MK677? I mean, I know that some of you guys are probably like, you guys don't know anything about it, so I don't blame you, but that would be like comparing, I don't know, like a gun compared to like a pellet gun, I guess, or I don't know, an airsoft gun or a Nerf gun compared to a gun. So HGH is gonna help me grow, not only grow like and look dope, but it also helped me get healed up, but it was pretty expensive. And then also I kind of changed up my dieting a little bit. I've been doing this intuitive eating where I'm pretty much eating whatever I want. I track my calories, but I don't set up a goal. So like I set up the MyFitnessPal to where my goal is 0 calories. So anything I add, it just starts counting the calories, but it doesn't say, oh, you have X amount left. Because what I found myself doing was I'd be at nighttime where I could easily go to bed like satisfied, but I see that I have 600 calories left, and I would stuff my face, feel like shit, and then I just wasn't making any progress. And like when I would lower the calories, I would go back and change it, and I'd be like, oh, now I only have 300 left. But I was so obsessed with these numbers, and that's the main reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, is because I feel like MyFitnessPal, no hate, it was just fucking me all up, okay? I'm gonna be honest. So now I'm using it to track my macros. I try to hit like a lot of protein, like 250 grams I try to hit. I kind of don't really count, and I'm still making progress. I've been actually losing weight because I've been eating less, because like I said, when I was eating 2,700, I was like, I gotta eat 300, 400 more. But now I'm just going to bed at like 2,300, like, it, like I feel fine, I'm just gonna go to bed. So that's the whole reason that I've been doing that. Also, you guys are probably wondering why baby Milo has got a cone on. I got his balls clipped. A lot of people were upset about that, like, yo, why are you chopping his balls off? And honestly, I've never had a dog with balls, and like we got Cal, he was neutered, and he's been great. But with Milo, he's just kind of been crazy, and so they're around the same age, but they act totally different. So I was like, you know, I should probably get him clipped. And then people were saying, what's the point of doing raw diet? You know, why give him raw diet, but then at the same time cut his balls off? I was like, I don't know, dude. I don't like his balls, okay? I don't like looking at him either. We got him cut off. But let's get into these questions. I low-key want to do, let me know if you guys would be down, because I don't know how this video is going to turn out. What if you guys would be down with like super high quality, like I kind of just want to get back in the kitchen, Chef Soosh. Like I had people asking, why don't you train anymore? I do train. I've been training at the LA Fitness. I train 8 days straight. Today is my rest day. I definitely needed the rest. Because I didn't train for a whole week in Tulum, I was thinking, oh man, I got to make up for it, which is not how that works. But I was like, oh, I want to train. I miss it. Trained at LA Fitness for 8 days straight. I think I'm gonna go to Alphalete tomorrow, hit chest with James so he can film a little video. So it's not like I'm done training, guys. I've been training, literally normally training. I'm just not really filming about it. You know, I'll take my pics and stuff like that, but that's it. That's a little update on me. But let's get into these questions, all right? So the first question we actually have from Ryan Akram, who is the co-owner of Final Boss Nation. He says Soosh Anabar flavor with this emoji. I don't know if he's asking my favorite Anabar flavor or if I were to have my own Anabar flavor. If I were to have my own, what do I love? Like, what flavors do I love? Maybe like a Lucky Charms. Like, put real Lucky Charms in that shit. Because I like cereal. I always used to like cereal, so. And then wrap it in the white chocolate, 270 calories. So good. Next question. You take shit for hair loss? If so, what are you taking? Or do you know any good stuff? Yeah, so I take RU. You can get this from Science Bio. RU 558841. I've talked about this before. So it's topical. You just kind of spray it in your hair. It doesn't even affect DHT. All it does is just help. It just helps keep your hair, okay? And then I also take finasteride, which directly blocks DHT. So finasteride, which you can probably get from your doctor, just go up to your doctor and be like, yo, hair loss runs in my family. I really want some finasteride. They should give you the script, no problem. So that's what I'm doing for hair loss. All right, what would you do if James and you never decided to go to Houston? I would probably, well, I would have moved anyways because I was pretty much, I had dropped out of school. So I was like, all right, I need a place to stay. And then James was like, let's go to Houston. So that's how that happened. But I don't really know what I would do. I don't know. I'd probably be in Chicago, to be honest. I'd be in Chicago with Madrid and probably like Giordani and like, you know, booling around there. But I don't think I would have as much growth as I did because I learned so much from James. I owe James a lot. Like with my career, I owe him a lot just because he's taught me so much about Instagram and YouTube. Like, bro, look at my pictures before I met James and then look at my pictures after. Not only did I get a camera, but also I just knew how to take better photos. Are you worried about falling off, losing fans at any point in the future? No, but I'm more worried about, because I know you guys fuck with me. Like, I know the true, you know, the true homies, they fuck with me just because like you guys are sitting here watching me talk to you. I'm not worried about losing fans. I'm more worried about adapting to myself and not getting bored with current content that I'm doing. So that's like maybe why I switch it up. Yo, if you guys want to see like maybe like some reaction vids like with this good ass quality, I don't know, if you guys want to see more sit down stuff now that I'm kind of immobilized with my ankle, because I honestly, I don't really want to do a training video right now because I'm wearing this boot. I walk around the gym. I mean, when I'm in the house I don't really wear it, but like I'm in this boot when I'm in the gym and like I'm always immobile, and it would just kind of be kind of dumb, honestly. If you guys have any like ideas of me where I don't have to be mobile, hey, and maybe I start pumping out content more. Like I'm not saying it has to be like Cody Ko's content, but Cody Ko or like Philion or someone like that, where they kind of just sit in front of a camera and they pump out these videos because they're easy. They just talk, it flows off the tongue, kind of like what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm just a natural entertainer, okay? That's just who I am. I'm gifted. So I'm joking. If you guys want that, dude, let me know because I'm all up for it. I just don't really want to film training sessions, or like I can't go golf. People have been asking me, yo, where's the golf content? I can't golf, bro. My ankle's fucking busted. Also, we're moving soon too, so new content in the new house. I'm really excited about that. Gonna have a bigger place, 5,000 square foot, big backyard for the dogs. Gonna be fucking dope. All right, best way to get over a bad breakup. Honestly, bro, I've never been in like a bad breakup. Well, I mean, when Avery and I, we kind of took some time apart, I handled it terribly. Like, I just couldn't stop thinking about her and shit, so I was in simp mode for sure. So honestly, I don't know how to answer that because I've never had to deal with that. I think James is a better person because I know he did go through a pretty rough one. I don't know, because in my opinion, it's like when you're feeling a certain way about a girl, you're feeling that way for a reason. Like, follow your gut, homie. That's really all I can think of, you know? Favorite hardstyle songs. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know that, I'm not saying I put hardstyle on the map, but I know that I did turn a lot of you guys onto hardstyle. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't listened to hardstyle in probably 2 months or a month and a half, honestly. When I go in the gym, I usually just play like old rap, like not old rap, but like rap that I was listening to in like 2016. I'll just go into my old playlist and just hit shuffle on that bitch and play it, because when I'm lifting, I'm not really like, when I hear like an old song that I used to get hyped to, it's honestly pretty dope. So I haven't been listening to hardstyle. I hate to break it to you guys. Do you have any big plans for the future, like your own brand or subs or something? I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm obsessed with my dogs. I want to get into something having to do maybe with my dogs or dogs in general. Something dope, maybe a product or something like that, or a service or anything where I can involve dogs in it. I would love to do something like that, and I could use, you know, the money that I've gotten doing this, and I can also use the platform that I have to fund this, whatever my idea is, because that's usually how it happens. You know, you got people like Jesse James West, he used his content and kind of went into a whole different business where he did Alpha Groom, which is the face care. He went from fitness all the way to cosmetics. So it's like you you can literally do anything if you have a platform. Look at Max Tuning. He was doing fitness, and then all of a sudden he came out with sour strips, and now look, he's in fucking Walmart, okay, in HEB, which is sick. So shout out Max. I don't want to do clothing. Honestly, I like wearing other people's clothes. I'm not really a design guy for clothing and stuff like that. What's the next vehicle purchase? Okay, so the original idea with the Range Rover SVR was I wanted an SUV. I wanted a big SUV. I wanted it to be fast. So I was thinking Trackhawk. I was talking to somebody in the gym and he was like, yo, have you ever thought of a Range Rover SVR? And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I looked it up and I was like, all right, this is dope. It's got the luxury side of the Range Rover. Luxury, I know, it's a piece of shit, whatever. Got the luxury side of the Range Rover, but it's also got, you know, a V8 5.0 liter, and like I put a stage 2 tune in it and stuff like that. So it's a really fun car to drive. So right now I'm not looking to buy any cars, but I was gonna get that car and then place an order on a G-Wagon 2022 and get it however many years down the line, because right now they're super backed up with G-Wagons because everyone wants one. I was gonna get a new one because a G-Wagon, bro, they're priced at like 30, 40K over MSRP. I would literally make money on it driving. I love my car right now. I have no issues with it. I'm getting it wrapped pretty soon. And so honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get a new car. And if I were, it would be like a Trackhawk, which is actually cheaper than the Range Rover. So I would get a Trackhawk and then kind of make it like a project car and kind of drive them both. But I don't think I'm gonna do that because one, it's a lot of money, and two, I don't know, it's cars are annoying. So will you ever compete? I would assume a non-natty show. Yeah, definitely. I can't do a natural show. I might compete in like 4 or 5 years, dude. You guys gotta understand, these guys on stage that are 6'3", 6'4", they are fucking massive, like 250 pounds shredded, okay? I'm 210 pounds not shredded. So think about that. How did you become mates with the regulars at your old gym? I actually screenshotted this one because I liked it, because people say like, how do you talk to people in your gym? I remember I talked to this one guy. He was like the biggest guy in the gym. I went up to him and I was like, hey man, this was before I was like doing tests. At the time I had probably just done 2 cycles of LGD. And I was like, hey man, I'm looking into getting into like gear and stuff like that. You think you could help me out? And he was like, for sure, because that's usually, bro, the fitness community, like the gym community is so nice. I feel like it has such a bad connotation to it because, oh, fitness guys are scary, like big guys scary, right? No, that's not how it is. Honestly, I feel like we're all just trying to help each other. So honestly, just go up to them and like just ask for tips and stuff like that, and you'll start building a relationship. And that's how it was with me. What do you use to shave your body and avoid razor burn? So it's actually not what you use, just whenever you shave, moisturize after. So whatever lotion you can find, moisturize the shit out of your body, and that will prevent razor burn. So you can do that in your legs, your arms, your nuts, everything. Would you eat out James for $1 billion? Don't lie. I mean, yeah, for $1 billion. Okay, around how much do you pay a month for all the gear and other stuff you take? Well, it depends on the cycle, because right now I'm on an HGH, and that's because I'm trying to heal my stuff. So right now everything's more expensive because HGH is really expensive. But I would say on average it's about $300 to $400 a month, just on gear alone. So it's not too bad if you think about it, but it is not cheap. So how are you doing with the move and everything? So far, honestly, actually pretty stressful. The landlord here, I'm not gonna dox him or anything, but the landlord here is kind of fucking us over, and he's saying that we can't get out of the lease. So pretty much we're gonna have to pay for this house as well as pay for the other house at the same time. That's gonna be really annoying. So we're gonna we're gonna have 2 houses for a little bit, which will be nice because we can slowly move. Maybe I'll make this the fucking dog house, bro. I'll leave the dogs in here and let them shit all over the place. I'm just joking. If my landlord's watching this, please, I'm just joking. How did you and Madrid become so close, since you're so not alike? We actually are alike, honestly. Just anything. We're really alike, just not in the fact that the only reason why we're not alike is because I'm bigger and he's smaller. That's it. Him and I are honestly, we get along really well. But how am I so close to him? It's a really long story. I could get into it, but it pretty much just dates back to knowing each other in middle school, becoming friends in high school, and then, you know, high school, I have yet to tell really anybody this. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but like high school, we had some issues over there in high school. So, and then he was like there for me. So shout out Madrid, and that's kind of where our relationship really like was in good ties. Well, you guys will hear about that one day. Will you eventually go back to doing heavy bench and other compounds? Yeah, 100%. I do. Honestly, dude, I don't feel like going heavy right now on a cut just because it's not enjoyable for me. I'd rather just like hit the hypertrophy and try to like make as many gains. And like I am seeing a lot of strength loss, but I do look 10 times better than when I looked when I was bulked. It's like that give or take, you know? I don't really care about strength like that. Do you feel different about the cult now that you have more mainstream success? That's a good question. Not really, because I feel like if you go to my YouTube views, I feel like that's the cult. The people that are watching this video right now, that is the cult, and that's really all I care about. Like, yeah, I have almost 150,000 on Instagram, but none of them I would, or 60, 70,000 of them I would consider the cult, because those are the people watching the videos. The 150K on Instagram, like that's like the mainstream side. I don't really, I don't really pay any mind to that. My DMs and stuff like that and YouTube videos, those are who I care about, the cult. Favorite dog breed? Well, I don't know these guys' breeds yet. I have the DNA test coming pretty soon. With Cal, honestly, whatever breed Cal is, he's beautiful, he's huge, he's lean, he listens, he's got a good look to him. Like, when he stands up straight, he's got a big chest, he's just like, he's got that like Doberman look almost. Obviously he doesn't look like a Doberman, but he's got that Doberman posture. Whatever breed Cal is. Also, I really like Dutch Shepherds, I think it is, or whatever the breed was. Put up a picture of it, Madrid, we saw in Mexico. I think it's a Dutch Shepherd. Absolute beautiful dog. I also like Bull Terriers. They're like little fun like toy dogs type of thing. What needles should I use for melanotan? I would try to get 30 gauge 5/16. So you can go on Amazon, you can get those 30 gauge 5/16 length. They're really small, really thin, you barely feel them, because with melanotan you don't have to go into your muscle, it's just right in the fat. So boom, you're good to go. What is a day not filming like? I like this question a lot because I don't film every day. Obviously, you guys don't get daily videos. But a day not filming, like yesterday, I woke up, fed my dogs, edited photos, was kind of just like perusing Instagram for a bit, and then I go to the gym, I come home, I eat, I spend time with Avery, I spend time with the dogs, talk to Eric, maybe I'll go out to dinner with Eric. James is with Hannah, so it's been a little different because sometimes they'll go out. It's not normal life, obviously, because I don't have to work like a 9 to 5, or I don't work a real job where I have to get in a uniform or anything like that. But it's pretty much just like waking up, training, and doing, posting on Instagram, making sure I'm getting good stories, because honestly, I love posting on my stories. I love posting funny shit on my stories. I like seeing people share my stories, because you guys can see the analytics on my stories. I love seeing that you guys like my stories. That's pretty much all it is. It's pretty much just like looking for content. Like, even when I'm not filming, I'm still looking for content, like looking for funny stories or shit like that. Because even those, I'm growing my account. When you guys share a funny story to your buddy that doesn't follow me, and then he follows me, boom, I just made another follower. That could lead to another YouTube view, which he could pass it on to his buddy. So it's all about like trying to build this, like, I'm trying to branch off, no matter what I'm doing. How often do you have a cheat meal? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really ever have cheat meals. It's more of a binge meal, because I don't think, oh, I'm gonna order this, I'm gonna get this massive 2 double cheeseburgers from In-N-Out and get this fries. Like, I don't think like that. To me, it's more of, oh, I'm gonna eat 30 pieces of French toast or something like that. It's more of what am I gonna binge on rather than what am I gonna cheat on. That's where people say cheat meals are actually good, because you won't binge because okay, I have this cheat meal coming up in a week. I'm not gonna binge because I have this burger that's waiting for me Saturday. So that's like the science behind the cheat meal, which I think makes sense. I've never done it just because, I don't know, I've just never done it. What's the best, easiest way to get calories in? Nuts, bro. Nuts. They're so fucking easy. Peanut butter, almonds, bro. Literally just chew on nuts all day. You'll probably eat 2,000 calories in just nuts if you just toss a nut in every minute. Possible dog breeding side hustle. Yeah, that'd be dope. I don't really want to breed dogs though, just because obviously breeding dogs is dope. Like, a purebred Doberman is beautiful and all. I've found that like strays, like I go to the shelter, I pick up a dog for $100. I just saved this dog's life. Like, I'm not talking shit about anyone who gets a purebred. I'm just saying, like, for me at least, I kind of like just going to the shelter, pick up a dog for $100, and when no one else was going to. So maybe it's an ego thing, I don't know. But I probably wouldn't start breeding dogs, but I would rescue dogs, maybe. Rescue side hustle. Imagine me out there in the middle of like the forest rescuing dogs and shit. When is Gorilla gonna restock? Very soon. Derek texted me, he was like, hey man, don't worry about, like, it's been a slow burn this month. We don't have much in stock, but they just made a bunch of moves. Hopefully we have a lot of inventory for you guys in the next couple of months, so it shouldn't be a problem. How often do you pin? Do you ever forget? So I pin every day. So actually with my injuries, I pin my gear once a day. Then I pin my growth twice a day, so that's 3 pins, and then I pin my BPC and my TB500 twice a day as well, so that's 5 pins. I pin 5 times a day. 5 times a day I put a needle somewhere in my body. To be honest, I've never missed a day of pinning ever in my whole entire life. In about a year of juicing, never missed one day. Why Isaiah Miranda's engagement absolutely god awful? I don't know. I haven't seen his engagement. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind Isaiah's content anymore. He's found his niche or whatever. He's found what he's good at now. He's got this high quality camera. He's making TikToks. He's making reels. He's making funny videos with Noel. He found his thing. So I'm not even gonna talk shit because whatever he's doing is working. He's just more into that mainstream thing where it's like, oh, like funny, I'm not saying he's corny, but he's a little bit corny. Funny little corny videos where it's like, oh, the classic DL, the Do You Even Lift guy would watch and think it's funny, but like us, we're like, yeah, this is fucking corny as shit. But he's found his community, okay? Have you attained your peak physique aesthetic? No, I don't think so. In order for me to achieve my peak physique and aesthetic, I would have to fix my, my appetite and like my calories and shit like that. I would need to be able to eat 3,000 calories so that way I can look a certain way and eat a certain way. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to achieve anything. I would say size-wise, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now. Like, I don't really want to get it much bigger. I'm really just focusing on trying to get lean, trying to get shredded. Are there people apart from the fitness influencer scene you want to shit on but you can't? Yeah, of course. I try to be as transparent, even though shitting on guys isn't transparent, but I try to be as real with you guys as possible. But there's just times where it's like, okay, if I shit on this guy, I just look like a hater. So I don't really want to look like a hater. But obviously I have my own opinion. I'm a normal guy. Like, you guys got to think about it. A year ago, I wasn't doing this, or a year and a half ago, I wasn't doing this shit. I was just like you guys looking at this guy and going, yo, he's corny as fuck, or he's cringe. Obviously I have my same opinions now. I just can't really talk about it as much just because I have an audience and I don't want to look like a hater. Single versus relationship, how has it affected your career and fitness being in a relationship? So fitness, it's actually helped me a lot. With Avery, she really helps me. Honestly, she's helped me with my diet. Like, she'll keep me on track more than anybody else will. She'll be like, hey babe, like maybe swap this out for that so it's lower calorie or stuff like that. And she's telling me how to do meals and stuff like that. It's done nothing but help me. And with my career, a little bit less, honestly. She does, being in a relationship and my career personally doesn't really affect, they don't really, conflict. All right, last question here. What are those shoes you posted about a few days ago? So those are APL, Athletic Propulsions Lab, I think it is. I got that brand from Levi Bentley. I think that specific style is $200, but dude, they're so worth. Dude, they're better than any trainer I've ever worn. They're so light and comfy. So I've been rocking with those. I actually just bought more slides from them. So I'm probably gonna start, I literally threw out all my other shoes. I'm not joking. I threw out all my other shoes, like my training shoes besides Air Force Ones. And I'm literally just gonna start wearing APL because I fuck with the brand. I actually reached out to them for the affiliate program. They sent me this thing and I was like, I'm too lazy to fill it out. I'm not too lazy, but I don't really even want to fill it out. But I kind of just let them know that I really fuck with their stuff. I reached out to the owner as well. That is gonna do it for the Q&A. So we have been recording for 33 minutes. Holy shit. So Madrid, you got a long time to edit. Yeah, so if you guys want to see like reaction vids, like dude, this, I'm looking at I had the monitor turned off or turned to the side just because I didn't want to look at myself. I wanted to look at the camera. But now that I flipped it to look at the time, this video is gonna look really fucking insane. Like, I look handsome as fuck. So if you guys want to see more of something like this, let me know. Like, I can put my laptop right here, be reacting to some shit, maybe reacting to some TikToks or reacting to compilations, or just me being stupid and talking shit to other people. I'm dying to do something different here. Like, I love the vlogs, guys, trust me. I'm still gonna continue to do vlogs. I love the vlogs, but it's just right now, especially with my ankle, I gotta do something different. I gotta switch it up, but I gotta give you guys content. Not only do I wanna give you guys content, but I also, it's my job. And it's also Madrid's job. So I gotta put food on the plate for my boys. Gotta get these vids done. So if you guys have any ideas and stuff like that, let me know in the comments or DMs or whatever. But I'm gonna go. I will see you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Because, who knows? Maybe I'll just start being a YouTuber rather than a fitness YouTuber. And I start doing random shit. I start doing crazy stuff. Who knows? All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Also, Perfect Joggers are restocked. I don't know if they're in stock at the moment, but Perfect Joggers are restocked right now. So go get you some. And yeah, peace. I love you guys, man. Thank you for allowing me to do what I do. I hope I helped you guys in this Q&A.